Only things about Bitcoin. 10. How can regulations be placed on cryptocurrency? Contrary to popular belief, Bitcoin is not fully uncontrolled, at least not in many wealthy nations. For instance, Bitcoin exchanges in the United States are governed by the BSA, or Bank Secrecy Act. This implies that Bitcoin exchange service providers must register with the Financial Crime Enforcement Network of the U.S. Treasury. They must implement sufficient counterterrorism and anti-money laundering procedures, and they must also submit frequent reports to government regulatory organizations. Now that this one is more well known, it's still a good idea to start with it, especially if you're new to the cryptocurrency industry. After the 2008 global financial crisis, a person or group of persons going by the alias Satoshi Nakamoto invented the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Some people even think that Samsung, Toshiba, Nakamichi, and Motorola worked together to develop the coin. Could this be real? An estimated 16% of Americans have cryptocurrency assets, and a recent executive order signed by U.S. President Joe Biden instructed federal government agencies to coordinate their efforts to regulate the market for digital assets and cryptocurrencies. 9. Does Bitcoin have any regulations imposed on it? No, is the response to that. There are no international rules in place that can regulate Bitcoin, despite the fact that countries may occasionally limit how exchanges function. Or other active cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin may be used to purchase and sell items in many nations. El Salvador was the first nation to legalize the use of Bitcoin as a common form of payment in 2021. As a peer-to-peer money, Bitcoin may be exchanged anonymously between users of electronic wallets anywhere in the world. Consequently, it has a rather shady reputation, but as it becomes a more widely accepted type of digital cash, this is becoming better. 8. Which country uses cryptocurrencies the most? You could be excused for believing that the US or El Salvador, two countries where Bitcoin is accepted as legal money, are the answers to this query. In actuality, Vietnam is the country that uses the most cryptocurrencies overall, relative to other countries. This small, underdeveloped APAC nation has logged an inbound cryptocurrency transaction value that is almost equal to India, according to Statistica. 7. Which countries have banned cryptocurrency? Data reveals that 20% of the global Bitcoin network is really located in China, despite the country's prohibition on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Qatar, Russia, Turkey, North Macedonia, Bangladesh, Egypt, Morocco, and Iraq are more nations that have banned its usage. 6. How long does it take to mine a single Bitcoin? The top Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining software, according to Investopedia, can presently mine a Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency in about 10 minutes. Because it can run on a multitude of platforms, a platform called BFG Miner is regarded as one of the most efficient tools for mining Bitcoin. It's open source, works with FPGA, ASIC, and GPU, and is compatible with operating systems like Linux, Mac, or Windows. 5. Who is the wealthiest cryptocurrency user in the world? Bloomberg said earlier this year that Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, a Chinese billionaire, is the richest Bitcoin and cryptocurrency tycoon. The cryptophile known as CZ, who is thought to be worth $96 billion and lives a diamond-studded lifestyle in the UAE, is being courted by Abu Dhabi royals who have a penthouse room in the Burj Khalifa. Been anxious for him to begin his exchange in the nation. They just achieved their desire as Binance was given a. As the cryptocurrency exchange wants to grow further in the United Arab Emirates, Dubai's government has granted virtual assets a license. 4. Is Bitcoin a safe and value-accruing investment? No, according to the professionals. Despite the fact that it is now unimaginable, John Paulson, the president and portfolio manager of the U.S. investment firm Paulson & Co., anticipated that the most valuable cryptocurrency in the world will eventually lose all of its value. Sir John Cunliffe, the deputy governor of the Bank of England, quoted him in a piece that appeared in The Guardian and on the BBC, saying, "As a result of their wide price range, Bitcoins might potentially or really become worthless." 3. Will imposing cryptocurrency regulations restrict the market value? Those who love the outlaw, Wild West atmosphere of cryptocurrencies are frequently quick to criticize attempts. Persons in financial regulatory positions who advocate for stricter regulation of cryptocurrencies. Jordan Belfort, the famed former wolf of Wall Street, has a different perspective. He thinks that regulating the peer-to-peer financing industry will actually spur significant expansion. According to Belfort, when a financial investment opportunity is stabilized by regulation, it becomes much more appealing to large-scale investors in firearms. 2. Will governments ever successfully impose regulations on cryptocurrency? It has two sharp edges. The invention of cryptocurrencies was a purposeful two-finger salute to the established global financial system. It has always been intended to be completely governed by market forces rather than by meddling governments who frequently manipulate and distort currency values to suit their purposes. Traditional fiat currencies are regulated by the governments that provide them their value and are given their value by the issuer. Therefore, it is believed that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies pose a danger to the centralized financial control provided by the international banking system. But without the legitimacy of rules, Bitcoin also continues to be, in essence, a risky bet for investors, as Belfort points out. 1. Will Ethereum ever become as valuable as Bitcoin? According to all available information, Ethereum may very likely surpass Bitcoin in value, and this might happen sooner than you would imagine. Leading financial figures like Goldman Sachs have identified the open-source currency, which was conceptualized in 2013, as a rising star in the cryptocurrency world. The $660 billion market capitalization of Ethereum is expected to be surpassed, the investment bank stated in a public statement. Bitcoin because it has real-world uses and the capacity to store value as a currency. Ethereum has the potential for smart contracts and programmable currency, which Bitcoin, currently referred to as a legacy currency, is unable to do. It's understandable that cryptocurrencies make the news every day given the uncertainty of world politics, new regulatory measures, and economies that are both in upheaval and in change. There are several theories. Will it ascend? Will it crumble? Should I increase my Bitcoin investments this year? Should I try another digital currency instead? All of these are important inquiries, but before making any choices, make sure you are knowledgeable about the matter. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.